Here we go. Here we go. We're going up. And we're going down. Whee! Hello everybody, welcome back to today's video. Today we're playing a new game for the channel. It's called Roblox. And in Roblox we are now playing Theme Park Tycoon 2. And have you ever heard of the roller coaster Kingda? If you haven't, here's a clip of what the roller coaster looks like. Ale, 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 ale. And I have recreated it in Roblox. If you haven't seen that video, you would know that there's a big boost. And here is the roller coaster going up the big boost and onto the giant spot. Goes over. It goes down. It's 360. And up and over the hoop thing. And it goes back to the station. Sadly, if you haven't seen that video, there is no Roblox. But today I am on a mission. I want to make the most detailed Kingda. It's not going to be an exact scale replica, but it's going to be a detailed replica of Kingda. So far I have the colors correct, but today there's a couple things that I want to do. I want to make the station. I want to add some more of these tire things that supposedly give the thing boost, except those are just for decoration. I'll also give you some tutorials on how to build Kingda in the future. And I'm sorry I did all this off screen, but I was just excited. And I want to redo these supports. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going up. And we're going down. Whee! Was that fun? Oh, I hope it was, because I'm here for your entertainment. Yeah, those are the tire things that I was talking about. There's a lot of those over here. Yeah, also, here's a quick mention. So, if you're wondering how to do the fake track thing, then the tip I would say is, like how to do that is just to, all you have to do is just build another roller coaster that's the same as the other one right next to your current roller coaster, and just connect the tracks, and boom, there you go. Also, how do you like my terrain skills right here? Awesome. If you're wondering how I did this terrain, sadly, in Theme Park Tycoon 2, you have to purchase a lot of stuff in order to make something awesome. But everything seems to have a price. Because you have to first you have to purchase Robux, which costs real money, and then you have to spend 300 Robux to get disabled collisions, which sucks. But today we are going to be using said disabled collisions in order to make this theme park awesome. So we already have the Kingda, and I guess the first thing I want to do in this episode of building Kingda is refixing these supports. As you can see, I didn't do a good job. The main part is off-centered. It's supposed to be a tube instead of a square. I did a very bad job. So first we have to start off by deleting all of these squares. And yeah, I used squares instead of bowls. I don't know why I used said squares instead of bowls. I just suck at building Kingda, it seems. Also, this is like the second time I'm trying to record this video. Apparently, using OBS on a computer that's older than me will not work. The frame rate was terrible. But somehow said computer that's older than me is actually doing a pretty good job of playing this game. So we are now almost done deleting these supports. Now look at all these crappy supports. And you know that's not realistic, don't you? Let's watch the roller coaster come here because it's about to. Have fun taking a look at the crappy supports again. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what this is, if you saw in the video, there's like a little thing right there. Hands up! Hands up! Like, yeah. So I put that there. Alright, so what to do? Well, we go into scenery and we go to primitives. And then you try to figure out exactly if you are under it. And I guess a good spot to start would be right where the supports are, because they're pretty much parallel to where the track is. This size will work pretty good with this size will work pretty good with the fact this size will work pretty good as a base. All right. Let me disable snapping. Lower it. That's the base. Placed. And we will be repainting these to a darker shade of blue. But this is pretty much what you get when you start it. And I'm sorry, but most of this build, yeah, dang. I'm sorry, but most of this build is going to be pretty much very tedious work. It's going to require a lot of patience, sadly. But that's kind of what you get when you're making something super detailed in a game where you have to spend Robux in order to get what you want. There. Now, it's aligned enough. It looks good. Now it goes up to infinity and beyond. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Until I get my new computers in the future, I'm just when I play Roblox, I'm just gonna use my camera to record the screen. Oh look, someone is here to check out my work. I don't know if you can see him, but he's at the bottom of the screen, sadly. But he's checking out my work, and he just left the game. He was being a bit of a jerk, not appreciating what I've worked so hard on the past day to make. Okay, we are at the top. Let's figure out a way at how to connect this. First of all, we have to go. Ah, dang. I'm sorry if you hear that children music in the background. It's just my family having fun. Boom. Yeah, I actually got it centered properly. Now what we do is we just take we take these same cylinders. We just rotate them. Now we just do the supports. Just raise it up every once in a while. These are not going this is pretty much like the main base. Supports. I keep getting the thing off centered, but it's fine. Come on! I keep messing up. Alright, I will see you when I'm done with the supports. Hey, look, the supports are pretty much done. This part I have to work on because in Kingda, the track comes and turns around and it goes inside instead of outside. So that's going to be a real pain in the butt to take care of, but I'll take care of it off screen because that's just gonna be super tedious work. But other than that, the supports are pretty much done because I don't want to torture you guys for 10 more minutes on just the supports. So we will continue. Also, the big hump thing, the supports are fine. I'll take care of the other sports later. I want to work on this little. I don't want to work on this general area. How about let's build the station? Oh look, Jay is here. He's a better walking animation than me. I have the default. First of all, let's get rid of these crappy brick wall thingies. I don't even know why I chose these. Like off screen. Sadly, in order to do some of this, in order to do this stuff, sometimes you have to, in order to get what you want, you always have to go into primitives. And primitives suck in some cases. Okay, never mind. I'm going to go into walls. I believe there's a wood wall. Wood wall. I will continue until the entire bottom layer of the walls is finished. Alright, the entire bottom thing is done. But do you see these fences in here? Don't want those. So we shall delete them. Boom. Boom. Yup. Oh look, another fence in the way. How much of a disgrace is that? Okay, let's go back to scenery. Okay. Well, what we'll do now is we'll just extend the wall and add some windows and stuff. But what we're gonna do is we're also gonna add some extra special details. There's supposed to be a window here. I want there to be a window here. Okay. It's gonna be like a window every single space. There's gonna be like special window details. Okay, I think I made my decision. This is a window. This is a window for all of humanity to see. Alright. What should we do now? We shall go in here. Go to fences and walls so we can get some more cool little stuff to use. Wooden bowl. This shall work perfectly. Now we can go to the paints. Disable this and disable that. The darker shade. We can go to wood. I'll also paint these outdoor fences. Ah, dang it. We can paint the window poles. Nice, nice. We can kind of make them stand out a little bit. Now we will make the top layer. I really hate how in this game you mess up so easily on every single thing. Oh! Humanity. Okay, I'm stuck. I'm freaking stuck. That's amazing. I got pushed by the roller coaster into the wall itself. Okay, that's way too low. See if I can get out. There we go. I made it. We are almost done with this building. Birch. Okay, it seems that we are practically done with this episode. In the next episode of building. Okay, in the next episode of building Kingda, we'll finish up the station. And maybe we'll put a slight amount of scenery on here, but overall, I think we did pretty good this episode. Also, off screen I will fix up the supports, but if I don't, type that I'm lazy in the comments. But before we leave, we shall take one last ride. We shall get the POP perspective, and I'll try to shake the camera as if we're riding the ride in real life. And if you want, I will do it like in a later date. Once this Kingda car is completely done, in a later date, I will show you a tutorial on how to make the coaster without all the extra details and supports. All right, here we go.
Ale, 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 ale.